This week we're making Bluey, and I'm going to show you how, so let's get started.
All right, if you guys want to follow along with us, you can check out our links below and get your very own bucket of airdough. All right, Amy, how are we starting this off today?
So this is his body, and it's basically just like a simple rounded rectangle. And then I'm going to create a little space for his eyes.
Yeah.
And then I like to mark where the arms are going to go, just so like he looks proportionately correct.
Oh yeah, always a good plan. You know, you got to plan for where you're going to put these things. Once you stick it, you don't really want to take them back off. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I got his arms in place and where his legs are going to go.
It's this darker blue now.
This is going to be kind of like the mask, or like where his spots are, but it kind of wraps around his whole head. So I made kind of like a Batman mask.
Yeah. Bluey does have really cool coloring. I love it. I mean, I wish dogs were blue in real life. How do we make that happen?
Do you know what kind of dog he is, actually?
I don't.
He's based off of an Australian cattle dog. And they're like super cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say I would get that from just looking at the character, but I believe that.
And then I'm making cones for his ears. So just 2 little cones. And then I like to shape it first, like the way I want, and then I kind of flatten it out.
Sure.
And then, of course, with the scissors to get that clean cut.
You know, that's always kind of the challenge, looking at characters on TV or animation and figuring out how to build them in 3D. Even with airdough, it can be challenging sometimes, but that's the whole fun, is figuring out how to do it.
Yeah, I definitely try to keep it simple so it's easier for you guys to follow along.
Yeah, we do all the hard work for you, so you guys can just kind of take our notes and do it yourself.
So I mixed a little bit of like peach color with some orange to get this nice like tan peach color for the inside of his ears. And then just make sure you add a little bit of water so you can stick it on there. And
You know, I'm still seeing Batman.
now you can't unsee it.
It's okay. It'll get there, folks. Don't worry. It will be Bluey here in the end.
Oh, this is the main part that will really make him look like Bluey.
Yeah.
So I'm making, it almost looks like a nose, but like a giant nose, but this
Even knows.
this part includes his mouth too, so
Yeah.
you'll see.
I'm gonna need proof. Let's see here. I don't know about this.
Don't forget the little part for his nose. And then I just add a little bit of white for his teeth. Kind of got like a side smirk going on.
Okay. I think they can kind of see it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think it might be a big nose.
I'm just going to roll out his eyes and then put him in the nice sockets that I created.
Oh, yeah. You can start to see the face coming together now.
Yeah, he's coming together. It's pretty, just like a few simple shapes, you know, triangles, rectangles.
Yeah, this one's not too, I mean, you're creating some complex shapes here, but it doesn't look too hard.
No, I like this one because,
Yeah.
yeah, he's just like a bunch of basic shapes and, yeah. Okay, here goes his eyes.
There we go.
He still doesn't really look like him to me, but yeah, once you put the nose on, it's like a combination of his like nose and mouth, like put
Okay,
together.
see, it all makes sense. Once you put the little dark nose on there, now I can see it.
And then, can you guess what these are?
Oh, eyebrows.
They look like little Tic Tacs, but I did add a little bit of blue to get like this nice, really light blue.
You know, you really nailed it. It already really looks like Bluey.
Thank you.
I take back everything I said about the nose.
And then I like to just roll it out and then get a nice like thin flat piece that I can shape for his stomach. It is the same color from his eyebrows. So sometimes I like to roll out like all the colors and mix them because I know I'm going to use it like for other parts.
Yep.
So it's just a lot easier. And of course you got to have his spots.
Yeah.
So I'm using the same dark blue from his mask. And then he has a couple on his back.
Oh. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to put those on before I add his like arms and legs so they don't get in the way. So you're just going to roll out two.
The arms or the legs?
These are his arms. They kind of look like earplugs. I like to use a tool to help like bend his arm. So one of his arms he's going to be waving, and then yeah, it'll be really cute.
Perfect.
And then I like this technique I've been using to kind of like add the part where his hands are going to be, or his fingers. And then it's like you start out like a mushroom and then you start shaping like the fingers.
I see. Well, it looks good. And just so you guys know, that tool does come with a bucket, so you can recreate that technique yourself.
Yeah. So I'm going to stick, one of his arms is just kind of like to his side. And then I got a little bit of wire to help with the little wave.
Oh, perfect. Aw. He's saying hi.
Classic Bluey wave.
Yeah.
And then I just did 2 circles for his feet, and I like to create a little space so that the leg can stand like nicely in it. And then
You know, I have one question for you before we get close to wrapping this up. Who's a better dog? Odie from Garfield that we did last week, or Bluey?
I don't know, that's a hard one. I know more about Bluey because it's been a while since I've watched like Garfield.
Yeah.
So yes.
All right.
And Bluey seems like, I mean, they both have like cute personalities, so I don't know.
All right. Well, you guys let us know in the comments, but it looks like you're about done here.
Yeah, there you go. His arm.
Oh. Well, there's one missing piece there. Okay. I think you need a tail.
Yeah, I may have left a little something out. Okay, so I'm going to use that same light blue, and then I like to build it separately and then roll it together to make it look like a seamless piece that's like connected.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of did the same thing with his arms, but for the tail, it's the dark blue.
I love that it has the dark piece on it too.
Yeah, that was a nice blue that kind of worked for all the other pieces. And then I'm just adding the detail for his tail.
Oh, here we go. This is the last piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, it fits really nicely in there. Here we go. He's nice and happy. And thanks for watching me make Bluey. And if you guys have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments.
Cool, and we'll see you guys next week.